hope everyone is doing well, because I'm also fine. So in this lesson, what I'll be doing solving for x, which got exponent fraction there, which got exponent fraction there. That is the x that we'll be solving in this case. Imagine yourself, you come across with this question in a test, what will you do? So if guys you come across a question like this, in order for you to remove that exponent fraction, try to make all of this thing there to be alone. That is the first thing that I will advise you to do. Make that thing there to be alone. For you to make that thing there to be alone, you know what is in front from what you need, you divide by it. So meaning that I can just divide both sides by 2, it get cancelled. Meaning now I will be left with this thing there. All that there will give me -1. But remember, if you got a base which got exponent fraction, for you to remove exponent fraction there, you take reciprocal of that exponent fraction both sides. Meaning that you can just take the reciprocal of this thing, which is 5/6. Here it's 5/6. And this is what I have. -1 and x 6/5. So now this is what will happen. These two things, they cancel, and here I'm left with x there. All of this thing, I'll just press my calculator and 5/6. So do you notice that I got an error? If I got an error, you can write that error there, or no solution. At this case there, we don't have any solution for x. Do you see? Then what about for this one? If you come across something like this, guys, in a test, straightforward there. In order for you to remove that exponent fraction, try to make all of this thing there to be alone. Meaning that I can take this to that other side. This is what I will have on this side. That thing there will change the sign, become negative. And 0 minus -4, you get -4. Meaning there is this and 6, yeah. And remember, I'm trying to make this thing to be alone so that I can remove that exponent fraction. What is in front from what I need, I divide by it, both sides, so that this will get cancelled. And now in this case, I will be left with -2/3. All of this thing there, when I press on my calculator, is supposed to get 1/4. Use your calculator proper, like this there. Meaning that you should get what? 1/4. Just like this. 1/4. And now what I will do, guys, in this case, since now this thing is alone, if I got a base which got exponent fraction, for me to remove that exponent fraction, I can take its inverse, both sides, 3/2. It's reciprocal, 3/2. But because it got negative, it means that I should just put that negative. But all of the other things there are right the way they are. It's 3 equal to 1/4. Do you see? Yeah. So that thing there, it's 3, it's 2, it's -2, 1/3, even as well as that. So both of those two, they cancel, and here we're left with x there. So all of these things, guys, I can just press on my calculator, 1/4 to the exponent -3/2. So it means in this case that I'll get 8. Yeah. So what about such question like this there? So this one is kind of tricky, because now our exponent there, it's not a fraction. So, but what I will do, I'll try to make this thing to be alone. For me to make that thing to be alone, I start by taking a number to that other side. This is what I will have there, which is x3. And that thing, they will just, they will become +1, which is that thing, it's 1, x3, 5, and 2, 1. And now what is in front from what I need, I divide by it both sides, so that it will get cancelled, and now left with that thing. And here I'm left with this thing. And please take note, guys, this thing there, you can make it as a fraction by putting invisible 1 there. The moment you put that invisible 1, now it is a fraction now. And this is what I will do. For me to remove exponent fraction, I'll take the reciprocal of that exponent fraction, both sides, which is 1 over 3, which is 1 over 3. And now this is what will happen there. This is what I have here, 5, and here it's x 3 over 1. Meaning now my x value there, because both of those two things, they cancel. All of this thing, I'll just press down my calculator, 1 over 125 to the 1 over 5. Simul says that I will get what? 1 over 5 as a final answer. That's 1 over 3, but here I will get 1 over 5. Do you see? Yeah. So what about for this one? Here you can even stop the lesson, take a try there. But this thing, guys, is straightforward. For me to remove that exponent fraction, first of all, I should remove this thing there. For me to remove that, I'll just divide there, because I know what is in front from what I need. I divide by it. Both sides. Both sides, it get cancelled. This is what I will have there, 3 over 4. All of that thing there, if I can press down my calculator, still I'll get the same thing there. Something like this there. And now in this case, in order for me to remove exponent fraction, if I got one base which got exponent fraction, for me to remove that exponent fraction, I will take the reciprocal of that, which is 4 over 3. It's 4 over 3. Taking the reciprocal, guys, of that, you just flip it. You flip that thing there. If there is 3 over 4, it means you will just take 4 over 3, 4 over 3. Get cancelled. Then I will have that x. All of this thing that I can just use my calculator. Divide by this exponent fraction, which is 4 over 3. Simul says that there I will get that bigger number, which is 625 divided by what? 81 as your final answer. Do you see? Yeah. So this question, guys, are straightforward. What about this one? Yeah. So straightforward, guys. What you can do here, this is what you can do. For you to remove that exponent fraction, all of this thing, you should make that thing there to be alone. It should be alone so that I can remove exponent fraction. To make this thing to be alone, I will take that to that other side. This is what will happen there. It's 3 over 4. Then that thing there will become positive 7. Meaning that it's positive 27. 3 over that. And remember, guys, for me to make this thing to be alone, at this case, the what is in front from what I need, divide by it. It get cancelled, and I'll have this there, 27 divided by 8. And now in this case, what I will do, I can take a reciprocal of this thing both sides, meaning that it's 4 over 3. Similarly with that one, which is 4 over 3. And here it's what? It's 27 over 8. But here I got that x, which is 3 over 4. Both of those two things, they cancel together, meaning now I should left with x there. Pressing this thing down my calculator, this is how it's supposed to be. Open 27 over 8, close, and this there over that. So this is what I should get there, which is 81 over 16. No need for you to be leaving your answer in decimal, guys. Just leave it in fraction. Then what about for this one? So even as well as for this one then, in order for me to remove that exponent fraction, I should make this thing there to be alone. For me to make that thing there to be alone, this is what I can do. What is in front from what I need, I divide by it. It get cancelled. This is what I will have. So now let's try to simplify that. Try to check, are we going to get a simplified answer? Okay, we still get the way it is. And now what I will do there, for me to remove exponent fraction, and please take note, guys, this one is 3. For me to remove exponent fraction there, I'll just take the reciprocal of that, both sides. The reciprocal of this there, it's 3 over 4. 3 over 4. So, and this is what I have there, 16 over 81 x there, which is 4 over 3. So both of these two things, guys, they get cancelled there. You're left with x. Pressing all of that thing on your calculator, this is what you should have. 3 over 4, meaning that you should get 8 over 27. Do you see, guys? So all of these questions, they look so difficult, but when you do them, they become much more easier. So I appreciate, guys, your time, and thank you. All the best in your studies. Yeah, and please keep yourself there. Study and practice